So it does seem like there's quite a bit of wood in my game room. And it's also not a secret I'm fond of wood grain CRTs, as well as many higher-end flagship brands, specifically Sony Trinitrons and the JVC D-Series. But every once in a while, the very best consumer CRTs you can get your hands on, they often just look so bland, so unassuming, and sometimes so basic, you may actually overlook a hidden gem on your hands. Something that on the surface doesn't look special, but once you look at the build quality in the picture tube, you have something truly amazing that may have been missed just because of how it looks. And that's exactly what I have here. This is a 27-inch Philips model 27LT220 from 2004. On the surface, it just looks like a standard BPC from the 1990s, but that is actually far from the truth. I picked up this CRT for only $5 on OfferUp about a year and a half ago, and I think I was kind of suspicious at first because it was an extremely nice TV, and just the fact that it was given away for free in the year 2023, you really just don't see that too much anymore. But once I brought it home and started testing out basically every game in my collection I could think of, I quickly realized this was something very different than what I've seen before. Around back, we see that this set has all the important component and S-video inputs. This tells me that it's probably considered a higher-end model for its time. Let's go ahead and fire up the Super Nintendo on component and just see how it looks. Mortal Kombat 2 really shines on component. Colors really pop on the Philips, and I couldn't think of a better fighting game to display how good it looks. I have the game running through the legendary HD Retrovision cable, and I think I hit a point where I realized this was probably as good as it's gonna get for consumer CRT gaming. Duke Nukem 64 was my very first exposure to a first-person shooter game on the N64. I just remember how cool it was that instead of generic sewers and castles, you're actually starting the game out in an urban area with a movie theater. This game looks absolutely vibrant and razor sharp on the Philips through S-Video. I've always been a huge Duke fan, and I even thought Duke Nukem Forever was a decent game for what it was. But this is probably my all-time favorite entry in the series. So it was almost miraculous I picked this Philips CRT up for basically free. And I was definitely very impressed with this set. It felt like whatever I threw at it, whether it was S-video, component, composite, no matter the input, the picture tube on it was just so vibrant and strong that basically any game is going to look gorgeous on it. It doesn't look like anything special on the surface, but if you come across a good Philips CRT, especially one with component, grab it as quickly as you can. You will not regret it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.